Good morning. This is Cecil and Blues. Thank you for joining me for another episode of The Darkest Dungeon. I did some reconfiguring of my sound here. I sounded a little blown out when I was listening back to footage from the last few episodes, so I apologize if that was irritating. I've turned down my headset volume so I'm not shouting as much, and I repositioned my mic a little bit. So hopefully this sounds a little bit better to you, and let me know if you have any feedback on that subject. We are moving forward. I am thinking this. I am going to focus on getting the guild finalized. I need 33 portraits to do that. I have 23 currently, so I'm going to focus on gathering new portraits, and then if a boss shows up along the way, we'll tackle them. But we're going to dive into a level 1 mission. I think I'm going to bring in a new... I actually dismissed an abomination, and I'm trying to pick my third squad mate here. An occultist isn't a bad idea, since we, I think, only have the one. But I also like the idea of a new bounty hunter, since we only have one of those, and he's already level 5. So I'm thinking the bounty hunter, and I have a choice between Watu, which is what the little blue winged anteater that owned Anakin Skywalker in Episode 1, or Mawage, the Bounty Hunter. I think I have to take Mawage, the Bounty Hunter, although I guess I should probably look at their abilities and not choose them only solely based on their names. So Uppercut, that's a melee. Come Hither. Not a bad group of skills. Oops, that was him. And Marriage has Finish Him, which is good against Stunned. Alright, so he's got no range skills. That's, I think, a liability. So, as humorous as Marriage the Bounty Hunter is, we will take Watu.
The thrill of the hunt.
And
The promise of payment.
let's go ahead and put him on our team. Unfortunately, we only have a medium mission available, and the reason I say unfortunately is going into a medium mission with 2 level 0 characters is perhaps a little risky. So don't expect me to be pushing too many boundaries here. I'm going to take a fair amount of torches and 12 torches? I mean, that should be fine. We're going to take a whole bunch of food. Again, don't want to take too many risks. We're going to take 3 shovels. Maybe just 1 key. And what do I want to take for other stuff? Let's take 1 bandage. To maybe be able to exploit a rack of blades if we come across it. Anti-venom, no. I mean, yeah, it's going to be nice to purge any weakness stuff we get on us, but I think I'd rather just heal through that, and that's what the food is for. This is just a level 1 mission, so it shouldn't be too much damage to our units. The stress is really where I'm mostly concerned, and we do have a camp, so when stress starts to get high, I can do something about that. So, I know you guys can't see my cursor, but I did just recently figure out that I can press tab to alternate between the map and the items, so I feel kind of stupid that I've been wasting time doing that. Right into a trap, right off the bat, causes a bleed. A weaker man would have used the bandage to do to heal that damage, which is, wow, that's a lot of damage actually. Me, I'm gonna take the monies. And look, we got 4 food, so you know. How much did that? 2 damage for 4 rounds. That's 8 damage. So the food we got out of there actually didn't even completely undo that. We are, this is a room battle clear mission. That means that we're gonna probably want to explore everything unless we get a scouting chance. Because this is a low-level group, I don't think I have them equipped with any trinkets. We can get some extra food here. Probably. I believe it's food that comes out of here. That is a ton of food. Okay. We should not have problems dying. I should eat that pretty liberally if our hit points are low. Blanket fire. And what do we want to do with our bard? I think harvest sounds like the best plan. I say bard, but I mean jester. Solo is not a bad debuff, but since I do have finale... Alright, well let's start with harvest. Next round we maybe will solo. Do I think this will take 3 rounds, or do I think this is a 2-round fight? Alright, let's solo. Puts him in the front row. Debuffs all of them. It's a an accuracy debuff. So maybe that can benefit us. We can use Hue on this front row, which is 4 to 8 damage. Or we can do 7 to 14. Wow, yeah, lepers have really bad accuracy. But we could get a kill here, so let's go for it. No luck. Vestal looks like Divine Comfort for the 1-point heal is probably advisable at the moment. Oh good, the Bounty Hunter can still operate from this position. I almost thought they could not. We cannot get a kill here. So let's kill the low hit point unit, and of course we get the crit, just to make me look foolish. Slice and dice. That Jester's solo is probably paying off there. You know, I'll never be able to prove it, but... Alright, now our Jester is debuffed a little bit, I believe, by his own ability. And our Vestal, again, well, we could Divine Grace, 24... Yeah, let's Divine Grace to heal the Jester. Probably pay off a little bit more. And we'll Hue, so we can finish off the back unit, and we should be able to end this fight in 2 rounds. So, definitely the Jester made the right call, and we'll move him back up into position 3. And if you know, in future battles, we'll probably want to maybe delay that until turn 2 to do that rotation. It'll also, you know, the more that our bounty hunter spends in the second position, the more he's able to do. Okay, so not looking like there's many room battles down this direction, but I still don't know about that last... God damn it, I'm stupid.
Carelessness will find no clemency in this place.
Yes, yes, even the narrator's scolding me. Well, I mean, these are fairly low-level heroes. We might as well check out these books. Oh, darn. Most disturbing passage. What did it do? It didn't give her... I don't think it gave her anything. Like, did she resist the stress? I didn't know you could do that. Her stress didn't skyrocket, so I have to assume that she resisted the stress. Let's collect ourselves. That's usually, like, I always thought that the heroes were kind of implying there might be a fight in the room, but, I mean, maybe they just have no idea. Our light dropped right as we entered this area, lowering our surprise chance. Alright, we will use Harvest. These guys are a little bit tougher, and especially this Swine Chopper. It would be nice to get some debuffs going on him. I could use Marked for Death to increase damage on that Swine Chopper, but we'll save that. Uppercut is a knockback and a stun. I instead... Well, this is a tough call, actually, because... Alright, we'll try and knock back and stun the piggy there. And... I could Dazzling Light the other one. Healing isn't really essential at the moment, so that sounds like a good idea, and it also brought our light up, but... it doesn't matter at this stage in the particular combat. blight is unfortunate. And let's hope we can get at least one kill with the Hue. Oh man, probably better off to do the single target.
Continue the onslaught.
Guarantee a kill.
Destroy them.
And then our bounty hunter can guarantee get a kill on the drummer, maybe? I think Harvest is still the best call here. And then the Vestal should probably heal herself. Ball and chain on the Vestal. Good stun on her. We'll probably end this combat before it's relevant. This'll probably get a kill, but then our...
Confidence surges
Yeah, with
as
no
the
crit,
enemy crumbles.
that limits the functionality of our leper. We could withstand, or we could purge. Purge will eliminate enemy corpses. I think we withstand instead. And the reason for that is I feel like the chopper's abilities are lessened from way back there, and we can use Slice Off on him to stack up his bleed. That may kill him. Wow, that will absolutely kill him. Great. Not really much we need to do with the bounty hunter, but I'll mark anyway.
Slowly.
Since our Vestal was stunned, it wasn't like we were gonna get an extra heal. I may as well have just went for the kill. And we'll clear that. Let's bring our map back up so I don't walk into any other traps like an idiot. No. Let's get our light back. And nothing in this room, which I guess we knew. And our last room, we don't have any holy water, so I'm going to ignore that as long as my crew lets me. Oh, I forget what the occult scrawlings do. I forget. I've been doing research on this. I'm prepared to do a guide on it, which man, these traps, we've been walking into every one of them. But I haven't fully internalized everything. Alright, well, we did have to come all the way down here no matter what. So, let's start with a harvest. But they resisted the bleed. What a bummer. We can almost certainly get a kill on the slasher, so that's probably the best bet.
As the fiend falls,
I said almost certainly to encourage RNG to give us what we needed. It was really probably only about a 50% chance. The leper doesn't have a lot of options. I can, I guess, go after the swine chopper here, but it's not going to be a ton of damage. Unless I hit hard, so that's... I guess that we can eliminate that next turn. Alright, you know, we eliminated one of their units in the first turn, which is alright. Oh, but they whooped the balls out of our jester there. Holy cow. And then his stress is so bad. Alright. Alright, well, we gotta focus some heals on him, and...
terrible assault.
Oh, she picked up a disease. Oh boy, what do we do? Slice off or solo? Solo sounds like the right option right now. Only managed to debuff 2 of them. That stun didn't work, so it doesn't matter. We can get a finishing blow then on the swine chopper. Oh, we'd have to hit maximum on this for it to work. And then our leper's not going to be able to do anything. So maybe instead we pull the swine wretch forward. And then we heal our jester. And we can hew for a pretty good chance at 1 kill and incredibly weakening this chopper. Alright, chopper is nearly dead. I cannot finale the madman, so this finale feels kind of weak. Yeah. Oh well. It looks like we can pull the madman forward. And then hopefully get a finish. We've taken a ton of extra stress on this fight. Stuff that we probably didn't need to have. The health damage isn't a problem because we have all this extra food to eat. Oh, that was lower damage than I had hoped. Only thing the Jester can do is solo. And more Doomsay, which I don't think can miss, so that's, alright, well, so we're gonna probably have to do some camping to get that back. We did get a very rare trinket, which I didn't expect to see in a level 1 mission. Speed and damage at the cost of stress. Let's give that to our bounty hunter. If it will let me give it to him. There we go. And then we can open up this with the only key we brought with. We picked up a rare trinket. Oh, I thought I saw a blue trinket there. No, just seeing things. So that's the lower chance of surprise. Let's also give that to the bounty hunter, and that'll kind of keep his speed even. And here's what we're gonna do. We are gonna walk back where we came from, and given the position we're in, let's mess with let's touch these things. And I forget. I completely forget if there is extra stuff we can do with this. I want to say if you, like, burn it, something happens. Nope. Okay. Maybe I'm thinking something else then. So, nothing out of that one. I should use at least some health in case something goes wrong. I know that these skulls, that's a holy water interaction, so I'm not going to mess with that. And we're gonna backtrack to the entrance, actually to this unoccupied room that I got out of scouting. And I'm not really gonna worry about light unless I see a fight pop up on the map, and that way we can just save torches, get it all back when we camp, which I will do in that empty room. And we do have a fight. Darn. Alright, well, shit happens. 3-man fight, shouldn't be too bad. I kind of borked up. I forgot to move my bounty, or my jester back. So we'll use finale. It's possible if we get a crit. Okay, we'll go for the bone rabble. It was likely to get a kill, so at least I feel like I got something out of that. It prevented it from taking an action, so that's valuable. Again, the stress is bad, but the physical damage I'm not concerned about. I have tons of food that I have access to if I want. And I've been putting it off because I'm going to be camping anyway, and I'm going to get a ton of health back then. We'll Divine Comfort, or we could stun. Let's stun the Acolyte to prevent any additional stress. And we are going to try and pull that unit forward so we can kill them next turn. Ren for the Old God misses, which is fortunate. And then we can, let's see, 7 to 13. 7 to 13, almost a guaranteed kill on the Acolyte. So it was worth taking. And our Jester will just debuff them a little bit. missed the only unit that wasn't a corpse, which is kind of embarrassing.
Masterfully executed.
A little bit of stress reduction, can't deny that.
Victory,
And then let's
but a
move our
victory
jester back
nonetheless.
so that he's actually in an effective position. And heading south. We got a bag in the bag. We got almost no gold. All right. Bring our map back up. Books. Let's have the Vestal read the books. Nope, nothing in there. And there's our trap. 50%, 80%, 80%, 60%. Alright, Jester, I trust in you. And it got you some stress relief, so good deal. And it looks like we'll get about 50 free light out of this camping endeavor. We will eat fully.
Without hope.
Get some stress relief, and let's see what people can do. Bloody Shroud. Give some blight resist. Let the mass down personal stress relief at the cost of everyone else's. Not worthwhile. We've got Scout ahead. Planned takedown. Whoa, okay. I had never seen this one before. Plus damage versus size 2, and plus accuracy versus size 2. I wonder if that's size 2 or larger. So if it's a size 3 or size 4 enemy, if it also applies. Or we can single target, stress rulers, turn back time. One companion stressed by 30. If afflicted, reduce stress by 15. So that's pretty good. Every rose has its thorn. All companions reduce stress by 15. This is probably the best option here, as we do a couple of these. I do notice that they are like Guns N' Roses song names. One companion. Okay, well let's reduce our Vestal stress by 30. And I don't know if those are lyrics from a song, but yes, I know that is. Every night has its dawn. Very nice, very clever. And then we will use Sanctuary. And we won't care to get his health back. That seems unnecessary with the food I have. Pep Talk or Pep Talk. Or Encourage. There we go. Straight stress by 15. I'm going to give that to the Jester because in addition to having higher stress, he also does not have a stress heal, as our Leopard does. Alright, we shouldn't get ambushed because we have Sanctuary up.
As the light gains purchase,
And we also got
spirits are
Scouting,
lifted,
which
and
may tell
purpose
us
is made
everything
clear.
about the rest of the floor. Nope, just the next two rooms. We will have to use a shovel up here, which is no problem. I am actually going to take a moment, clear out a space in our inventory by stuffing our Jester's face.
Such blockages are
And
unsurprising. These tunnels predate even the earliest settlers.
Now we almost certainly can see where we're going. We have a total of 2 more combats that we must undertake. The first one will be in this room with some spiders that we did not surprise. Let's harvest. This almost certainly won't kill anything, but the fact that we went first is great. That spider will die. Alright. Collect bounty. Guaranteed kill on this unit, so we'll... No! That stinks. Alright, well, we can ignore that spitter now, because it's taken its action, and the next time it acts, it will die. We will single target heal our leper, since he took a pretty big hit there. And I guess we will, if we hew, we do have a chance at killing 2 units, but a guarantee of killing 1. And we got both of them, so that is awesome. And it moved everything else forward so we can actually reach things. Our Jester Or our bounty hunter might be able to redeem himself here. Yeah, bounty hunter gets a nice one. I am going to solo just in case our Vestal gets a chance to act. No luck. We'll take all this. If I wanted to, I could go back and pour that holy water out. We can use the herbs to see what's on this table. And we got some extra food again. Which again, again. I will eat this and move forward. In our next hallway, we have a trap. So just remember that. Did I have? No, I don't have any anti-venom. I would feel foolish. Alright, again, I cannot remember. I gotta stop saying it again. I can't remember what the occult scrawlings are. I think it's like a 50-50 shot of getting a positive or a negative quirk. Jester gets a little bit more stress release from taking care of traps. There is nothing in our next room. I should probably keep our light up to stop us from getting the creepy music. And we will head to the right first, just in case things go bad, but I'll probably come back to the left to do that other fight. We surprised them, so it's entirely possible we can kill them before they do anything to us. Actually, now I think about it, it's fairly unlikely, actually. But we'll see. This does 11. If we weaken... Alright, if we kill that unit, and then we use Hue, we might be able to kill both of these. Instead, we killed neither. This has 6 hit points. It will bleed 2 points a round. If we stun it for 2 damage, it will die before it acts. Unfortunately, that only did 1 damage, and it didn't stun it. So I guess that was just a bad decision. A little bit of bleed. Shouldn't be too bad. If our leper gets a chance to act, I will probably withstand to do a little bit of stress heal, because our other unit should be able to finish this encounter off. We'll use Slice Off with the Jester. That unit's done for, and we will collect bounty. Oh, we missed. Well, butts. I'm still gonna withstand. Alright. Dead. Dead and... Oh, also dead. Alright. For some reason I thought that the Cultist Brawler was not gonna die at its next action. But we'll Divine Comfort, and then we'll let these units bleed to death. There goes one.
And that cuts on its own.
We can throw out the mark just in case our Vestal gets to act before that Cultist Brawler bleeds to death. We can also solo to continue to stall just in case our Vestal gets to move. We will withstand again. And no, we didn't get the heal. Oh well. We did get a ton of money though, at least, you know, relatively, for walking around in the light in a level 1 mission. Okay, what's here? We got heirlooms, more paintings. That is what we're after, so I'm not complaining, certainly. Let's pop open the torch so we can maybe get a surprise here. No reason not to eat. I mean, look, I have 2 full stacks of food. I have nothing else to do with it. The only thing I could do is sell it for almost nothing. So let's go ahead and get our units back healed. Maybe it'll allow our Vestal to be a little bit more aggressive. Admittedly, she only has a stun, so she's not contributing a ton. That was a good hit. That unit is not dead, but they're sad, that's for sure. Man, this bounty hunter. they are not particularly good at aiming at things. Let's stun the swine wretch. It will not quite bleed to death. That is unfortunate. We're going to single target chop to hopefully eliminate the cultist brawler. And then we have 3 units left. One of them is stunned. Our Jester continues to take punishment. If that pig acts, which it did, now we can safely ignore it. So I think for our Jester we use Finale, or rather Solo here, and then finish up with a Finale next turn. Only managed to debuff one of their units. We will chop on the Swine Chopper. It's like it's asking for it, really. And our Bounty Hunter is in the way back, so he can't actually do anything this turn. I could pull the Cultist Acolyte forward. It's not a terrible idea. Let's do that. Let's not do that. It was a bad idea. I don't know why I suggested it. It just was foolish. It's just dumb, really. What kind of idiot would do that? I'm gonna move our Vestal back 1 spot so that when our Jester slides back, it doesn't invalidate 50% of her abilities. And then we Finale. Oh, I can't reach the Acolyte. Well, then I guess let's go for the kill here, but it would take a crit. No such luck. I wish I had marked that unit. I probably would have been able to get the kill. A miss makes me feel a little bit better about things. I'm going to try for this pull again. If we can move it forward, we can hopefully get a double kill with Hugh. Not if... Thank goodness, I thought a leper was going to get thrown back. So this is a 5 to 10. Okay, so the chances of even getting a single kill here are pretty low. Alright, we got one down. And our Jester can't hit that unit, so all we can really do is debuff his accuracy. Not if he resists, though. And then we can thankfully get a kill with Watu. Things are good, but they're not great. Let's backtrack. Let's do that one last fight, and maybe pick up some extra gold as a result. I do have just tons and tons of money, or not money, sorry, food. So it's not like we're at risk of death. And I have the extra torch on hand as well, so that we can go into the fight with full light. There you go. Light the torch.
The light, the promise of
and
safety.
we'll eat the food. I think we can get both of these units up, all 3 of these units at full health. I don't think our Jester is now full, even though their health is not full. Alright. Oh no, I forgot to move him back. I realized it right as I took that last step. Alright, well, you know what? Let's solo. These guys are very resistant to debuffs. Look, 15%, 40%. At 15% you resisted it? That seems very unfair. I mean, not guaranteed kills, but alright, if you can get a crit, then I appreciate that. 1 stress heal because the stress is so low now. And then we'll try and kill this Carrion Eater. And we did. I guess we will stun the Bone Rabble.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength
And
to
then
follow
a
it.
Finale should finish things off. Good deal.
As victories
And
mount,
there is a knapsack
so
here.
too
Maybe
will
we can get
resistance.
something out of it. Alright, we picked up an extra 1,000 gold. That was certainly worth our time. And that's it. There's nothing else to do in this area. So we should
Their squeals
go ahead and
fade.
wrap things up.
Their confidence is shaken.
Nothing great. I didn't look at the total there of, okay, we got positive quirk. Now he's got multiple runes bonuses. Very nice. Dark Temptation wants to touch the dark arts. I guess I can understand that compulsion.
In time, you will know the tragic extent.
Alright,
of my
nothing
failures.
crazy appears to have happened this round. We are in week 35. These guys are a little stressed, but, I mean, honestly, it wasn't terrible for them. Only Friesel the Jester really suffered anything. And we'll put... Oh, okay, apparently he has a very specific regimen for stress relief. It is drinking. Alright, Friesel, you can go in and have some drinks. We'll let him sit there for a turn. And then it looks like we are still quite a ways off from getting our guild done. Oh, no, we're very, very close. We need 4 portraits, so one more mission should almost certainly take care of that. And I think that's what we'll do in our next episode. But for right now, thank you for tuning in. If you enjoyed the episode, make sure to hit the like button. It does help more than you think it would. And you can also subscribe to the channel to be notified when new episodes are posted. If you are enjoying the series, make sure to share it and let other people know. It's got a pretty low view count, and I do continue it because I'm playing the game anyway, and why not record it, basically, is how I feel. And I'm having a good time, and I hope you are having a good time watching it. Until the next episode, I hope you have a good day.